Hello everyone, I'm glad you joined me because I'm speak on it.
Well, hello. And thank you for coming and listening to my news commentary. I have an important update on HR6666. But before I get to that, let me go on a small commentarial rant, please. So, okay, I feel that no matter how much actual data comes out about the blatant bullshit of the virus, COVID-19, aka the manufactured infection, and its builders, aka Bill Gates and them, it seems to push forward. And it's beyond crazy at this point because there is so much information and research that puts this whole situation to shame. It doesn't even make sense that they would even try and save face. Like, keep going on with the shenanigans, the charades. I'm so confused. So they continue and try to destroy our lives with bills and policies that aren't about shit but power, depopulation, control, and maybe money. Because they already got all the money. But the one thing I am seeing is that their conviction to this master plan is so devious. Nothing in their mind can be stopped. So basically, just their, whatever is in their mind, the plan is in their mind, they're going to push forward with that plan absolutely no matter what. And that's crazy to me. Even though I know they see, yesterday there was a whole expose Bill Gates movement. And, and they've been seeing, stuff being put out about them, but they're pushing forward with their agenda. And it's almost like they don't care about embarrassment. They don't get embarrassed. They just they just get even. They push forward even more. Like, basically it seemed like our mindset is absolutely way different than theirs. But anyways, okay, so let's get on to the news. All right. So a couple of weeks ago, I did do a commentary on HR666, a bill introduced by Bobby Rush. Basically, it was a contact tracing, or what I would call contact snitching. In the video, I read about the bill, but I didn't even touch that much on Bobby Rush. What I did do is make a thumbnail and put his face on there, and because he's the one who, put the bill forward. So here's a little audio on what I had to say about that situation. So if you haven't heard, on May 1st, the House has a bill called HR6666, aka COVID-19 testing, reaching and contacting everyone. This bill, if passed, would allow for people, aka snitches, to come into your home, test you, and if you test positive for COVID, aka the manufactured infection, then quarantine you and or your children. This is a pilot program already rolling out in Ventura, California for contact tracing. Officials say will grow larger and larger, incorporating all states. We have to wake up and start thinking, this is not okay. Why are they doing this? If we're already quarantined in our homes, and now they want to enact a bill for someone to come into the home and violate your Fourth Amendment and human rights, shouldn't we be trying to get back to normal, not enacting bills that cost billions of dollars? when they barely gave the people money to survive this lockdown, which has taken away jobs and are putting people in a situation that's hard to deal with in the first place. Okay, so that's that. That was just commentary. I knew the bill was bullshit, and I just wanted to relay the information about the bill and, put my commentary in there. Because I thought it was important people know about the whole the contact tracing situation. So, this situation has basically had some things unfold where it's not just about the contact tracing, but it's not just about the actual contact tracing and the bill, but what has come to light is that Bill Gates and Bobby Rush are conspirators. So it's like every day more of COVID and Bill Gates' secrets get revealed. And I'm starting to really think this guy thinks he's smarter than he really is because, of his upbringing and his money. That might actually think it makes him smart or smarter than us poor people, right? You know, I'm just, when I sit and think about it, it's like every time I turn around, I see some more and more information about this man and his agenda and his plan and his plots. And it's like, you got all this money, but people are figuring out what you're doing. It like doesn't quite make sense to me. Unless, like I said before, these people don't care. They don't get embarrassed. They're not ashamed. They don't, their emotions are not the same as ours. It has to be something for these people to basically, not give a hot damn. It's something. And it's the weirdest thing to me. But, you know, I'm learning every day that we live in a society, a place, we live we're living in like a crazy town, you know what I mean? Like Crazyville. And I'm trying to piece it all together. I'm trying to figure out what this is all about, and I'm sure other people are too, but so kind of back to I kind of went off a little bit, but so what had happened was that this article had came out about the two of them from, I guess his name is True Pundit, or the news article came out from True Pundit on June 12th, referencing a podcast by Thomas Paine interviewing two financial investigators who look into the details or looks into, like, I guess 501c's, or basically looking at how they handle their money. And so let me look this up. It's Thomas Paine. Yeah, so he was interviewing these people on this whole situation of like the Clintons and how how they get their money from 501c's and how it all works. Very interesting stuff. It was a great. I listened to the whole thing. It was very what would you call it? It was insightful, and it was insightful on how, corrupt our system is. Like I said, I'm trying to learn stuff every day on the real world that I live in. And so this shows you the games they play, the higher ups, the elites, to whatever you want to call them. This shows you the games they play, how they go about getting their money, how they're playing it, and like how obviously they think everybody is stupid, but not is not the truth. But okay, here's this. Hold on. Okay, let you listen to a few minutes. It's just about 3 minutes of this interview with. Hold on, is that a specific? It's about a few minutes, and it's very good if you want to really know what is what is going on. Um, it's very interesting. Okay, here we go.
Dollars to now $2.5 trillion. Okay, and you see, okay, who's one of the lead drug companies, being promoted for this a vaccine? Gilead Sciences. Like, oh, they're on our board too for distributing adulterated meds going all the way back. Gilead and Ranbaxy had licensing agreements. And, the Clinton Foundation, President Clinton goes out a month or so ago and says, we've got to get involved with this contact tracing. And then all of a sudden, just a couple of weeks ago, okay, who's going to be the lead entity up in Massachusetts for contact tracing? An outfit called Partners in Health. Partners in Health, we blew the whistle on them in February of 2019. And so it's like our board literally has come to life.
They're on the whiteboard.
They are on the whiteboard.
And I watching the television going, wait, we're involved in the JV game, right? So the varsity game's going on right before us, so we're like, stop, wait a minute. So Larry and I start to go back and start looking at, wait a minute, hold on a minute. Are these all the same companies? We go back, we're doing our research. These are the same people. Mr. Kim, who's the head of the World Bank, decides to leave the World Bank with his credentials, with his capabilities, with his contacts and what he's done. He can go anywhere in the world. Where does he end up? Right up here in Boston. Is it health? Who's one of the senior directors on the board of directors of the Partners in Health Act?
Chelsea Clinton.
Chelsea Clinton. So like, wait a minute. So let's take a look back. Has there ever been any time in history where this same group may have gotten together over this contact tracing and what have you? And what do we find there?
Well, in August of 2019, there was a conference held in Rwanda, sponsored by the Aspen Institute. And who was at that conference? Representatives of the Gates Foundation, representatives of Partners in Health, Congressman Bobby Rush of Illinois. And Congressman Rush just so happens to be the lead for a $100 billion legislative ask, HR6666, on contact tracing. How convenient, huh?
So we're talking 4 months before the pandemic? You folks are all meeting in Rwanda? All the people who are getting the contract are meeting in Rwanda 4 months before the pandemic?
Boom! Somebody says that. Who says that? Amy, Amazing Polly. Amy. But boom, that right there, like, it's crazy. Like, stuff comes full circle when it's like these people, honestly, I think these people are doing it right in the open. But since they have so much money, their open is wherever on earth they want to do it, which is funny because to me, it's like you could have a complete island and nobody knows about, but they don't do that. So they do it right in front of our face, and please believe they think we are so stupid that we'll never figure it out or put two and two together, you know what I'm saying? Or that by the time we figure it out, it's too late. And so that's kind of what is going on right now. I think a lot of these things are hitting on the mark of too late. And so so it's good for anytime anybody finds something out to let people know. So that's basically what I'm doing. Things that I find out or hear of, which I need to do more because I hear a lot of stuff, but putting these things together for me is, I don't know. So, I just wanted everybody to know, HR666 is a lot deeper than, it goes a lot deeper. So the guy said 4 months before the coronavirus even hit, Bill Gates, Hillary and Clinton Foundation, and other people, including Bobby Rush, were together colluding for the contact tracing. Colluding about that already. So they were already talking about it. They were already planning it and putting it together. And here we are. Bobby Rush introduces this bill. What was that, May 1st of this year? Like it was just out of pure necessity because of COVID-19. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. These people are colluding for our demise. And even if Bobby Rush, okay, at this point, you can't even say that, like Bobby Rush didn't know, or you can't even really make an excuse from him because he could clearly see if he didn't understand what was going on then, he can clearly see what's going on now. And he still went ahead with it. So they obviously got something on him that he would continue to go ahead with that. So, because it's like, if contact tracing was some type of issue before that we didn't know about, introduce the bill before COVID-19 comes out. If it was really about the people or whatever. It's not about the people. It's about money, power, whatever you want to call it. And we have to open our eyes and see what's going on right in front of our face. That's all I got for you today. Please speak on it in the chat, like, share, and subscribe.